To add events to a class page that you have created, once again you have to log into your eChalk account, and you would click on My Classes unless you're already there. And the class you created, you would just click on the name and it'll open up the Events, Announcement, Resources, and Discussions section. We're going to talk about events at this time. So in order to add a new event, and what exactly is an event? It could be a homework assignment, a quiz, exam, a project, a holiday. It's going to be different things. We're going to click on the plus sign or here so we can see all the different kinds of events that you can add. So click the plus sign. Now you can have an event that occurs only once. For example, on the first day of school, I'm going to click August the 26th. I'm going to call it About Me. And this is going to be a class event. And so students are going to write a paragraph about yourself. Describe your favorite things. Okay, now you have an option that on the calendar, maybe this is too much text and you don't want all of this to appear on the calendar, so you can actually show it on a separate page, and then I would click on this to see this information, or you can have it all appear in your calendar. So right now you'll see an example of what I'm talking about. So I'm going to just leave it the way it is. I'm not going to add an image at this time, and I'm going to go ahead and just click Save Event. So now I can see that there is a class event called About Me, and what I want my students to do is to write a paragraph about themselves and describe their favorite things. If I go to the calendar view, that's the only event I have so far, and again it already has a description of what I expect for them on that very first day. Now there's different ways to add events, because you can add events even from the calendar itself. So on the 27th, maybe that's the only thing I'm going to have them do on the 26th, and on the 27th I already want them to study their multiplication table, so I'm going to call this Math. And again, this is maybe homework. Print out the multiplication table and study the table of sixes and sevens. Alright, so I'm going to scroll down. Now maybe I want a picture here, an image from the eChalk gallery. So there is one for mathematics, or you can even type in some keywords to find what you're looking for, and so you can choose a different little icon for the math. I'm just going to put math is fun. Add image. Now as far as the size of the image, do not make it larger than 75. It should stay small. The smaller the better. So make sure that it's not bigger than 75. Okay? And I can also attach a file. So if I have the multiplication chart already on a PDF or on a document, I can click Browse, and I can find my multiplication chart right here, multiplication table. Click Open, and now that attachment will be on that assignment. So when I click Save Event, there's a little attachment icon, and so to get that page I just click here on where it says Math, and there's the PDF that I need to print out. So print out the multiplication table and study the table of sixes and sevens. So my student would click here and download the PDF. Okay, I'm going to go back to home page for now. As I'm adding events, they start to appear on my list of events here, but again they're also on my calendar. And you can see what they start to look like on your class page. So I'm going to click Preview Public Page. And notice that my schedule is here, the schedule that I had posted. And here's my 2 events so far. So I have the About Me, write a paragraph, and I can also view it in a monthly calendar. Well, right now it doesn't let me because I'm viewing it from my site. So, but there's the 2 events that I've posted so far. Now, can you have more than one event in one day? Yes, because you can have a math assignment and you can have a spelling assignment or a phonics assignment on the same day. So I'm going to add an event and I'm going to set it for August the 27th. So I already had a math event. I'm going to add another one, another homework assignment, and I'm going to call it spelling list. You can, again, type out your spelling words, or if you have the spelling words as a PDF already somewhere, you can attach them using the attach a file. So I'm just going to write a couple of samples. So words that have the double E. Okay, let's say that's the list. Okay, you can choose another image if you want, or I'm just gonna leave it alone. I'm not gonna put an image. Well, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and just put it just so you can see. So we'll just do school. So we'll do ABCs here. Alright, and again, no larger than 75. Click Save Event. So there is, again, under just Tuesday, there are 2 events. What does it look like on the calendar? There's the math event, there's the spelling event. And again, you could add your reading. What do they need to read for the next day? So all of this starts to accumulate. Alright, so I'm going to go back to home page. And that's basically how you add events to your class.